Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Joe Duenas here, owner of JZD Properties Laguna Niguel. You know, this month we're going to be talking about all the real estate activity that's happened here in San Joaquin Hills and some of the trends we see that might impact future home values. If this is your first time here, welcome. For those of you regular subscribers, you know this is where homeowners come to get the true, unedited version of what's happening in the real estate market and specifically how it affects our values. If you have not yet subscribed or know a neighbor that may benefit, be sure to get them this video and have them subscribe. And if you have, you know those comments and your thoughts are always welcome. Let's get started here and see what's happened this first part of the year. So let's take a quick snapshot look at the first 8 months of real estate activity here in San Joaquin Hills. Currently there are 9 homes for sale, 2 of which fall into the distressed category. There are 7 homes currently in escrow. 3 of them are in the distressed manner, meaning whether it's a bank-owned property or a short sale. And all homes closed since the beginning of the year. We've had 20, and of those 26 were distressed, roughly making it a 30% distressed market here in San Joaquin Hills for the first 8 months of the year. Now it's very important to compare that to those figures same time last year in 2011. We had 14 homes for sale, 7 of which fell into the distressed category. We had 16 closed, 8 were in the distressed category, and last year at this time we had 50% of the overall market, both actives and solds, fell into that distressed market. Now the distressed market shrinking is obviously a positive direction, but I want to give you the million-dollar question that gets asked all the time is this a current trend or is this a temporary hiccup? Well, let me give you the pros and the cons. Cons are this. The main reason why the foreclosure market has gone down, distressed market, is because the 5 major lending institutions have been given some tremendous government incentives to not foreclose. However, that did not take away the problem of having many people in the underwater situation, meaning they have a loan amount of about $865,000, but the value of the home is $750,000. The greater issue is you have a $3,000 a month mortgage payment. They have been able to go 1, 2, 3 years without making any payments. Well, these numbers have gotten so huge, and everybody is wondering after these elections, how are these numbers going to be addressed? There's only a few options there. They could either be some forgiveness, they could be a forbearance where they put some of that past mortgage payment on top of the loan, or foreclosed. There will truly be a hybrid of all these, I think, but most importantly is that whatever decision is made and whatever percentage of that decision, it's going to have the greatest impact on home values, short-term and long-term. However, now let's take the positives of what's going on with the current trends. Because of these programs of the politics, it has created a condition of a very, very tight home supply. Currently here in all of Laguna Niguel, there's only 175 homes for sale. This time last year, there was 324. When you really have that shrinking market, you have a tremendous amount of pent-up demand, and it is creating unbelievable amount of multiple offers on current properties. The buyer's excitement is at an all-time high, and they're jumping into the market. We have buyers that have been on the fence for years, and they are jumping in because they're seeing these current trends. In addition, the trophy properties are getting a premium. No longer are buyers just looking at numbers. They're really putting into consideration location, amenities, the track, views, which they weren't doing just a few short years ago. Real estate itself is outperforming the financial markets, and we're seeing a lot of investors jump into the market and really see a better rate of return no matter what happens in the real estate market in the next year or two. Well, even though these numbers are exciting, we are still in some uncharted waters. Many of you give me a call here just to see what the current true value is, accurate value of your home, not just for selling, but for tax reasons, estate planning. In addition, for those of you that do want to put the home on the market, before you start making your plans, you really want to get a good gist of what the true value is, and when you do put it on the market, how can you ensure the highest possible price? You know that our interviews here are always confidential. You get expert advice. Feel free to call me direct. And if you want to get some preliminary information on videos, homes for sale, homes sold, and do your own research, you could always find all that accurate live information at sjhexpert.com. Hope this video finds you well. Until next time, you take care.